Hello mga lods, good afternoon. May naalala ako nag-DM sa akin earlier this morning kung paano raw malalaman yung fuel petcock. Sandali. Ito yung aso ko kasi. Better sit down. So, ganito. Ito yung fuel petcock. Ewan ko kung makikita ba. Ito. This is the fuel petcock or cock tawag nila. Basically, ito, naka-upright position ito kasi this means on. Yan. Just bear in mind na yung ito yung dito, ito yung arrow. Ito, hindi na kasi halata kasi it's quite old. This is a 2015 model. So, yun. Pag nasa taas yan, naka-on yan. Pag napit mo ganyan, yan, that's off. Tapos, pag nasa baba, remember the arrow is here. Hindi dito, okay? Arrow is here. Yan, naka-reserve mode. Now, quick question. Paano natin ilagay? Which is which ba talaga? So, yun. Pag, of course, naka-under, excuse me love, naka-under tayo, on yan. Tapos, pag nakatambay ng matagal na panahon, to prevent it from leaking or ma-flooded yung carburetor natin, it's a carbureted engine. So yun, we turn it off. Ganon. Papunta sa yan. Off yan. Kasi nandun yung tubo niya from the fuel tank, gas tank itself or fuel tank, di ba? Now, kailan ba tayo mag-reserve mode? Our bike is Honda XR 150L is 12 liters. Tapos yung fuel capacity niya, yung normal is 8.5 liters. Now, pag pupugak-pugak na yan, like it's about to, lose its, so to speak, yung normal fuel niya capacity, dyan tayo maglalagay ng, or ipihit natin into reserve mode, which would give us, how many liters? 12 minus 8.5, that's gonna be 3.5 liters. Yun yung reserve natin. Okay? Now, quick question. May question din sila kasi regarding sa, ewan ko makikita ba yung choke natin. Yan. So, madilim kasi. Sorry. Basta yung full down ito, yung pin ito, full down, that's, hindi naka-choke yan. No choke. Yung half yan, that's half choke. Obviously, pag full yan, naka-choke yan. Normally, ginagawa yan during hard starts. Half choke, push start, tapos after nyan, andal, tapos pag mararamdaman nyo yun, pag stable na yun, no choke. Alright? Iba rin, andar, full choke, rev, bigyan konti, tapos half choke, until mag-stable, tapos ganyan. Yun. So, I hope it's clear. I hope nakatulong po. So, again, the fuel petcock, yung arrow natin pointing is dito. Okay? So, ngayon, I just turn it on all the time. So, yan yung ready mode natin. On mode natin. Off mode pag matagal na nakatambay. Reserve mode pag pupugak-pugak na. Okay? Another thing then, my question. Eto, hindi ako expert ha, just a disclaimer. I just so happen na may konti tayong nalalaman sa XR150L at least. Kasi, ano natin, kilala na natin yung motor. Halos araw-araw naman natin kasama eh. Kahit hindi ako nagmamotor all the time, katabi ko yan. Hindi sa pagtulog, sana nga. But, going back, ganito yan eh. If you notice, most old school dual sport bikes, kahit nga mga bagong bikes ngayon render into off-roading, walang fuel gauge. Even motocross bikes, di ba? Bakit yun? Kailangan pa naman ng gas, di natin malalaman. Well, sabi nila, yung perspective ng mga pro, mga tough guys, yung mga ano tawag yan, magaling na kuno magbike, di sabi nila, well, malalaman mo yan kasi motor mo yan, tapos you're doing it off-road. Well, Pwede naman. And I have nothing against that. Yung sa akin lang is, the best thing I can think of is this. Di ba pag may fuel gauge tayo, normally may float yan. Di ba? Yung float yan parang sa tubig ba? Sa tangke. Di ba? Tubig sa tangke may float valve yan, kumbaga. Di ba? Tapos yung iba electronic, may sensor. Ito, manual tayo lahat eh. Wala naman tayo electronics. Well, battery at saka CDI. Yun lang, electronic. The rest is, ano, walang EC, walang chips yan. So, going back, best thing I can think of is this. I don't know how. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's just this is just open for conversation. Remember off-road tayo, and the float valve can only work pag stable or balance yung tangke. Off-road we tend to move all the time, di ba? So yung sloshing ng gas, yung uneven sloshing or parang hindi natin control yung tama sa float, syempre magbibigay ng inaccurate na fuel reading, di ba? Kung ilan talaga yung capacity. Minsan nga pag yung even electronic, di ba, yung fuel injected na, yung gravis ko, basically sometimes hindi accurate. Tapos makonting rev mo, ma-stable mo, tapos babalik. Ganon yun eh. Yun lang yung naisip ko explanation doon, okay? Again, correct me if I'm wrong, hindi ako manufacturer ng motor, hindi rin ako eksperto, hindi ako mekaniko. Yun lang pag-isipan ko kasi pag galaw tayo ng galaw, obviously yung sloshing o yung magtama sa yung parang flap ng float, float valve natin, unstable, di ba? Kasi nga, galaw tayo ng galaw. Parang may mga alon dyan sa loob ng gas tank natin. So, hindi talaga accurate yung palo, so to speak. Kasi mechanical eh. Yun. So, the best way is to really just check your gas tank prior to, riding it off-road. Tapos, yun. Tama rin sila that over time, malalaman mo, magagamay mo yan eh. Makikilala mo, parang magaan na nga. And the most common indicator is pupugak-pugak. So that's why you have the reserve mode. So you get basically 3.5 kilometers to work on and find the next gas station, diba? So yun po. I hope I have helped some people, and I forgot again yung nag-DM kasi yung nangyari. Mag-DM sila madaling araw eh. Minsan magising ako tanghali na, or minsan gising pa up until hapon. So yung oras schedule ko uneven din, so erratic din. So yun, so pasensya na po pag hindi abrupt yung mga responses ko, but I try as much as possible. Again, wala po akong ibang hangad or intention, is makatulong lang po, makashare ng information din. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay po tayo lahat. Okay, bye bye.